Bienvenidos de regreso a Día de Perros. ¿Cómo están? Espero que estén bien. Estamos en una edición más de entrevistas en DDP y hoy tenemos a SYOT aquí con nosotros. How are you guys?
Hey
Very
man, we're
good. Yeah,
good.
we're good.
We're
¿Qué
good.
tal?
Could you present yourselves? Who are you? Who each one of you? What's your name?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we're SYOT. We're a band from the Netherlands and Germany. I'm Kai.
Estoy Enrique or Henry on English.
Nice.
I'm Oscar.
And I'm Tino.
Nice to meet you guys.
Yeah,
And
nice to meet you.
you guys just have three songs out right now. And you've been a band for what? For like 5 years, maybe?
We
No,
wish.
Bit
yeah,
shorter.
a bit shorter. We met each other actually at our school. It's a conservatory in the Netherlands, and it was in 2023 when I think we formed
Oh,
with SYOT.
2 years.
Yeah, like officially 2 years.
Like individually, like we started making music like years before the founding, but since 2023 we're officially SYOT.
And I bet that, well, forming a band is easy, but when you have four people having opinions and having to have a cohesive idea on a song, how difficult was it to compose and put the name Sia on that song? Like choosing the first song you were going to release as Sia. Was it difficult?
Actually, it wasn't planned at all because back then we all were living in four different cities, like in Europe, like Germany and the Netherlands. Like actually, like it was kind of like a coincidence that we found the stems which were recorded in Germany, and like we didn't know each other before the release actually. So it was like kind of like sending the stems to one person, they were sending it back, it was like back and forth. And after this, we found out like, yo, it's actually kind of working. Like we like the sound, and we build up on that.
Yeah, I think I could add like we were like classmates, and Tino and I we just wanted to do like a studio session. Like, hey, let's just grab a studio in from school. And he was like, "Yo, I have this one friend and he plays guitar. He has a loop, a little loop. Could we try something on it?" And then we recorded drums at school, and I played the bass line and the synths. That's literally like just how it went. And then Oscar walked in the studio, just also a coincidence. And then he was like, "Yo, I think this needs vocals." And then he started singing.
Let me try.
And that's literally like how the first song became to be.
And how we formed.
That's
Okay.
the create
So
the song.
the song was formed before the band even was formed.
Yeah.
Okay. Was the song Careful?
Yeah.
That first song?
Yeah.
Okay. And I bet also what's I think difficult, at least to decide, is like the way you're gonna look. Maybe not like in fashion, in a fashion sense, but like the way you take pictures, like the cover of the first single, like the way you take pictures, the way you handle social media. How hard was it to come up with that concept? Is there a concept? Like for example on the cover of the Kerrville single, we can see a back of a car with a trace of, what is it, tobacco. uh, uh, how did you come up with it, with it?
Yeah.
I think it was just a coincidence.
Also.
Like we just did a shooting and then we picked the cover for Careful out of that shooting. And then even the Spotify canvas was from a different video shoot. And we like kind of like grabbed from everything that already existed.
Yeah.
And formed this like this kind of visual color, I would say, but not in the sense of a color.
Definitely like warm.
Yeah, like the vibe of this.
Because
like,
our
soul,
yeah, exactly. Our music is very like warm and like 70s soul sometimes, and we really thought the artwork really feels like a warm song and a warm, sexy too song. You know?
Yeah, it's pretty. When I heard it, the first thing I thought was "sexy time."
Yeah.
Then it
Yeah,
worked.
would you agree, Eric?
Yeah, wholeheartedly.
It
Yeah.
wasn't the intention, but it ended up that
It
way.
ended up like that. Yeah, that's the thing.
Maybe it was the spirit, you know, of
Yeah. It was my intention, but I didn't tell the guys.
but like coming
Um,
back like to the aesthetic things, like I think you can like see here and there like things which look a little bit more planned. For like, for example, take the Easy Lovin' music video, for example. Like we had a like a small crew. We produced the whole video together, and we had to plan certain things, you know, because we were in Spain to do this. But the thing is, we always allow each other like a certain way or like room of freedom to implement like spontaneous ideas, you know, and that's the fun part of
The
it as
fun
well.
thing aside, yeah.
oh, wow. And I bet that two other songs you have out, "Easy Loving" and "Addicted," the most current one, are not the only ones that you have written.
Right.
How much more time are we gonna have to wait for us to hear maybe a
That's
whole
it.
album, an EP?
Here for the next song.
Is this okay?
No, we like the thing is, as we also said, is like we for a long time we lived like almost like in 4 different worlds. Like
Yeah.
we lived in different countries, and like one guy had like Henry had to finish his apprenticeship, like his school thing, and it was very difficult to finish projects because we have a lot of demos and like also just songs that are finished and we play live and it works very well. But it's just being together and really finalizing the songs, and that just takes some time to be together. And that's what we're gonna be now because we're also gonna do a tour like in the starting September until November, end of November. We're probably gonna do around 20 shows.
Wow.
And that really helps like because we're also going to be living together, and so in the same moment we'll be working on our EP, our debut.
Wow.
So it's not going to take again like 2 years in between. Yeah.
Nice. And you played live before this tour?
Yeah.
How many shows have you had? Maybe 150, 20?
No,
Actually,
8.
way less. Yeah.
8 gigs. 8
We
gigs.
did
in
8
total.
ones. Yeah.
Love that you started with hundreds.
Oh, maybe, I don't know.
You never know.
Kind of optimistic. Yeah.
And your shows, you play more than 3 songs, right?
Yeah, 100%,
Yeah, like around
Like-
12.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
a 45 minutes to like maybe like
Or-
a 51 hour set. Yeah.
And I bet that by now you have like a kind of this feeling of I like being on stage more or being in the recording studio. Which one do you like the most? Maybe each one of you have a favorite, but
It's the balance.
Yeah,
You know,
of
it
course.
sounds cheesy, but it's the balance. Because imagine you're in the rehearsing room for 8 hours straight, only playing 3 songs you really have to work on because they're not perfect yet. And then it's just like, bro, like I want to do something fresh, you know, like you're getting drained at a certain point, and then you definitely wish the producing aspect or like the puristic aspect of it. But once you're in this 4 hours, you're like, man, I want to play live again.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
never perfect.
Grass is greener effect.
Yeah. Like,
has
and
any
also-
song changed from the way you record it to the way you play it live, or vice versa?
100%.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
not every song, like we like for example Easy Lovin' and Care For very true to like the songs we have on Spotify, but sometimes we like to do songs like a bit more like psychedelic or a bit more faster,
Bunk
danceable.
even.
Yeah,
Sometimes. Yeah.
like we I think that's also normal for live, that it feels like still fresh, like, oh wow, this is very nice that we hear this
Yeah.
like in the live version and not
Yeah.
produced.
You would know us, but like if you came to a live gig, you would still see something new. Like
Oh,
some,
Yeah.
And could you tell me a bit of how the song Addicted came to be?
Yeah.
Actually, funny story. Like,
Yeah, like we just talked about us being like from the same school, and literally like a few months after we just met each other, and it's the first semester of school, Tino and I were like, oh, we noticed we like the same artists. We listened to Mac DeMarco and Blood Orange and Steve Lacy, and we were like, let's jump into the studio and let's see what we can make also with like some analog synthesizers we have in the studio. And that's how the ding 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 ding. I was just playing that, and he was doing the drums, and it was like a very very simple demo, but we made it in 2022.
Wow.
Yeah, and it just left. It
3
was
years.
it. No,
It's-
we didn't work on it
It
really
just
3
took a
years,
holiday.
but it was just like such a thing we knew we had and we wanted to finish, and this is the year we finished it, and we're really happy with the final version of it.
And I was wondering about the the cover photo, which says "Choose Life" in the back of a. I think it's a girl or a boy.
it's
Yeah.
a girl.
Yes, it's like
Does it have something to do with film Trainspotting, like the Choose
Yeah.
Life?
nice. Like, yeah, that's exactly the reference we had. Like, because we weren't really sure what to take as a cover, as always for every song. But like, and then like a few weeks before, I had this idea with a friend that like the concept of Addicted is about addiction, as the title says, and I had to think about Trainspotting, and because it's like actually one of my favorite films, and yeah, the main slogan of Trainspotting is "Choose Life," and I kind of thought it fitted the whole theme of addiction, and that you like always should consider to choose life instead of yeah
Other substances.
destroying your whole life. But yeah, and I kind of saw the match in between those two things, and also like the song is very kind of goofy or sounds happy, but still the lyrics and the concept of it is really like
A bit deeper, yeah.
yeah, it's just like the rose-colored glasses. Like you can't just enjoy life, and like addiction makes it way easier to enjoy life sometimes. But then the fall down is even higher, and
Yeah.
like we wanted to yeah
Like the
get
whole
attention to
the
that.
whole idea of ignorance is bliss, like when you're together with someone, it's like you're on cloud nine, you're like fully happy and everything in the clouds. But yeah, that's like it's a metaphor for being in love, actually. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
it kind of sounds that way. And
Yeah.
I know this is very early in your career, but I wanted to also ask you about maybe this question sounds like kind of a job interview question, but I wanted you to know what are those goals that you have as a band that you ambition to have, like maybe in short term or long term even. If
Like one of the goals is definitely to play live in Mexico soon.
oh wow, let's go.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
Spot on.
Yeah. No, we I think to really be free in what we make, like, like I think that's the thing about us is we have so many different inspirations from Lenny Kravitz to uh like very chill indie music like Men I Trust.
But not like musicians at all. Like maybe also movies and
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
multiple types of references, not only music.
Yeah, and I mean like also different backgrounds in general, like
yeah.
cultural
Yeah.
references as well.
Yeah, and to perform more live and really grow in our life, like to show like to build on our life experience and play for more people.
Because we are mainly all producers, like all four of us producers. So like the whole stage thing, for some of us it's more new, for the others
Yeah.
not. But like we really trying to focus now on like also producing a lot of tracks, but also getting our live experience to the next level, and like really getting better behind the instruments.
Yeah.
Just confident.
I mean like kind of like dream is to see like a nice evolution like in a musical aspect, the next EP, it's going to be a debut EP, And then, of course, something next has to come, which
Yeah. And
who knows what it will be? Maybe an album, who knows?
who knows?
And I think that's like just like step after step, getting further and further, and
But like in general, to focus more on the music, because we hadn't had the chance the last years because we had such different lives. But now we can really focus more on what we love, I guess.
I don't know if you know the concept of split records, like punk bands used to get along with other similar sounding bands and make an EP, a split record, like one song of one band on one side and the other on the other side. And I wanted to ask you, if you had a chance to do that, who would that band be? Like having a split record with you guys, and
that's hard.
the other, who would it be?
Well,
Brethren.
but are you like a band or like solo artist? Is both valid?
No, like any artist. Like what type of band or what type of genre would you like the other side of the record to be?
Yeah.
We really we really like I don't know if you know him, if you're familiar with him, but his name is Dijon. And
Yeah.
Nice. He works with McGee, and we really love both of them, and we really want to like find that different like part in making music, you know, being very very like out of intuition and emotion, and like
very raw.
Very raw. And I think we could match that, but like have a very different sound, you know.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
Good answer.
Yeah, that was a good answer. And if you guys have to pick the records that defined you as a band, maybe each one of you could say one.
Oh, yeah. That's good that each one of us can say one. Yes. Oh my God.
Can I start?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, actually, it's definitely like a childhood memory, but I would say like Eleutheria by Lenny Kravitz.
Oh, wow.
This was like crazy, like mixed song, you know, like with it kind of have like those reggae influences, even though I'm not crazy into reggae, you know, but like the sound and the mix itself, like insane, you know, and just to name one good song, you know, like, and yeah.
Okay.
For me, it's gonna be Gemini Rights from Steve Lacy, because literally like the production and the way he uses his voice, and like the quirkiness in the production, and the also like the playfulness in the songwriting, like it's like for me like a perfect album.
It is a great record.
God, I'm still thinking.
I will go on. To me, like I differ between two albums. Actually, like I mean, it's kind of a mainstream answer, but for me, literally the best album of the last 2 decades is Blonde by Frank Ocean.
It's a great record.
I like, beside all the mainstream, because normally it kind of unattracts me from music if you see it everywhere, you know. But besides that, to me, it's just a perfect album. And maybe this album mixed with Negro Swan by Blood Orange, that for me is like perfect inspiration for everything I want to do.
Nice.
And
really good.
Like, I mean, yeah.
I have one. I actually didn't need to think for that long. There has been like one album that has just like touched my soul in a way that no other album ever could. And I think that's like absolutely from Dijon, also the artist that we talked about earlier. He made also like a short film, like with a few songs from that album. And like the first time I watched that, I was just like, I was
ascending.
I was crying and like, just not worrying about next week, you know?
Yeah, I think I misunderstood the question. I thought it's like one track, but like they all like like naming albums. So I think I have to take my answer back. I mean, still Eleutheria, great song, but I would say Negro Swan by Blood Orange. It's kind of like, it was like when it came out, like was like being in my teenage prime, I would say.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, like 17, 18, something. I think younger, 16, something. And yeah, still a classic.
Yeah, well, when I hear your music, I hear Blood Orange, Sid Lacy, Frank Ocean, and yeah,
That's our influences.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see that.
it's
Nice.
cool, guys. And do you have anything else do you want to share about the band? I hope you guys come to Mexico as soon as you can.
Yeah.
I mean, we're really nice guys. So firstly,
Please have us. No, I think the main thing we also, and I can speak for all of us, I would say, is to actually not stay because we like sing in English. So we actually don't want to stay in the Netherlands and Germany. We just want to like explore
Yeah.
the outside world with our music, and I think we can do it with our music because the interest is not just in the Netherlands and Germany. I mean, for now it is, but we have the feeling that it could expand more. Yeah.
We're open for everything.
Yeah.
Well, you guys sound amazing for just having like a 3-year career, and I hope you guys have time to make a record eventually.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
We're staying
Well,
on it.
thank you guys for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, man.
Ellos fueron 100. Nos estamos viendo en otra edición de Entrevistas de DDP. Gracias.
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 Hasta luego.
Gracias.
Bye.